A group representing contractors has raised concerns about the leadership and direction of the disaster response in Hawke's Bay.
They say local authorities appear disjointed and emails to relevant ministers offering help went unanswered. Residents in cut-off Putorino say they too feel confused, and there's growing anger in Eskdale, which locals say has become the Forgotten Valley. Investigations correspondent Michael Morra has the story.
The end of the line on State Highway 2, north of Napier.
It's a bit like living in a detention camp because you can't go north, you can't go south.
Putorino resident Patrina Scolfer says a month on, the flow of information has deteriorated.
It's been a lot of mixed messages because you're hearing it from one department, then you hear it from another. But big messages, don't forget us. Like, we're still here and we didn't ask to be in this position.
And she feels guilt for not being able to help the hardest hit.
And you feel silly for crying, but it just comes up every now and again. This is a month out of our lives where we just haven't been able to do anything.
Rural life is continuing here, but it's complicated. Violet Tamatoroa's fridge has blown up. She has no internet, no phones, no hot water.
Lack of communication. Only certain people have told certain things, so us as a normal community people, like a lot of us don't even know what's happening.
Further south in Eskdale, locals are supporting locals, but they say the absence of any official response on the ground is staggering.
Where is our government on the ground? Not flying in a helicopter. That doesn't do anyone here any justice. Come down here. Come on the ground where our residents and our local community actually need you.
They've been told only clean silt can be removed from their land, an impossible task when it's riddled with apples, plastic and wire.
They're feeling abandoned, they're feeling frustrated, they're feeling angry.
Contractors say they stand ready to help residents, but have been let down by a disjointed response.
What I'm not seeing is an overall coordination and direction. This is a whole region that we're talking about here, not individual parts of it.
He says his concerns were shared with Ministers Megan Woods and Stuart Nash when he requested urgent funds to mobilise some of the 470 contracting companies he represents.
I haven't had a response to that yet. I'm told by the Minister's office that they're working through it, but we're 4 weeks on.
4 weeks on, and in these conditions, time moves so much slower.
So, Michael, what have you heard from the relevant authorities about these concerns?
Well, Laura, the Napier City Council hasn't responded, nor has Stuart Nash's office. Minister Megan Woods says she's aware of the concerns raised in this story tonight. As for the Hastings District Council, they say they have engaged 88 contractors, but their priority has been on clearing roads and removing flood-damaged property. But as you can see behind me, there's still plenty of work to do in that regard. This stuff here has been sitting here for weeks. I think part of the problem, Laura, is that a single agency to oversee this recovery was actually only created this week. And while all of that's still being ironed out, the people here are angry. They say Eskdale has become the Forgotten Valley.
Investigations correspondent Michael Morra, tēnā koe.